See that right there? That's a running engine. This thing hasn't ran in years. And look at it. Idling nice. It's quiet. I don't see any leaks yet. Do a little walk around here. Inside's completely garbage. Still got some standing water in the back. Listen to that. That's nice. Hey, so I made it back to the Cobra. It's been a few days. I wanted to come back the day after I shot last time, but weather and schedules kind of conflicted with that. So we're here. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and cool here in Florida. I guess we decided to participate in winter this year. So got the car behind me with a tarp on there, and I'm glad I actually did put the tarp on because it did rain over the weekend a little bit. So I'll walk around to see if there's any water puddles. I see some already on the ground, but I think the car itself should be pretty good. So, oh no, I do see a puddle. Alright, it's not too big a deal. I'll get that out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up, and then we'll get the car uncovered and start working on it. My plan today is to kind of just go over a few things, see if I can get the ignition cylinder out of the car. I got the new one coming, and yeah, so let's see what I can do. Alright, so under the steering column there is a hole that you put in like a punch or something to push up and release the ignition cylinder. In order to do that properly, you need the key to put in the cylinder. To turn the cylinder over to the start position, you push up underneath, whole cylinder should come out, theoretically. Again, I don't have keys, so I'm going to need to drill out the pins for the key, for the keyhole, and then turn it with a screwdriver, and then come up from underneath, punch the hole, and hopefully everything should come on out. Now that being said, if I can turn the ignition, I do have a new battery, I got some fuel, and I would see if I could get this thing running with the screwdriver. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. Alright, so I drilled up the hole for the ignition, and I'll show you that. It took me a few different drill bits to get up to it, and not really sure how far it's supposed to go, but I got it to where the little pins fell out. So here's a look at it. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but I was able to put a screwdriver in there and spin that cylinder. So I think that should be good enough to get it started. I did throw a battery in. I'm going to throw some fuel and some injector cleaner into the tank right now and see if I can get this thing to crank.